Welcome to yet another interesting class on geography. Welcome. In today's class, we shall be looking at a very beautiful topic, and I promise you that this class will be very interesting. And the topic for today is military rule and democracy in Nigeria. Now let's look at the meaning of military rule. Military rule means military law, the legal system applying to members of armed forces. Now, what is military law? These are the symbols of military laws. We have the book, which is called the military law. This contains the laws owned by the military and also the mace. Then let's look at the coup that took place in January 1966. Now, the first independent democratic government of Nigeria was led by Sir Tafawa Balewa as the Prime Minister and Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe as the President. The government was overthrown by a coup in January 1966. And I said that this coup was overthrown in January 1966, and during the process, Balewa and others were killed in the coup. Now let's look at the next slide. The coup on July 1966. The coup that took place on July 1966 and the Civil War. A second coup in July 1966 led to the death of Agoyi Ironsi. Lieutenant Colonel Yakubu Gowon became the new head of state. Now we also look at the coup that took place in 1975 and 1976. There was another coup in 1975 which led to the overthrow of Lieutenant Colonel Yakubu Gowon, but he was not killed. And Brigadier Murtala Mohammed became the new head of state. In 1976, a coup was planned by Lieutenant Colonel Dimka. In that coup, Murtala Mohammed was shot and killed in his car. And Brigadier Olusegun Obasanjo, being the second in command to Murtala Mohammed, became the new head of state. Now let's look at the 1979 election and 1983 coup. In 1979, Brigadier Olusegun Obasanjo organized election after the death of Murtala Mohammed and returned Nigeria to a democratic rule led by Alhaji Shehu Shagari. But this government was overthrown by a coup, and General Muhammadu Buhari became the new head of state. Now, Buhari now said he was seizing power because the democratic government was corrupt and was not doing its job well. And so Buhari started a program called the War Against Indiscipline. Now, this war against indiscipline used force to make Nigerian citizens behave a more orderly way. On the next slide, we look at the 1985 coup and June 12, 1983. There was another coup in 1985 which led by General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. He promised to return Nigeria to a democratic rule. So in 1990, Babangida organized democratic election on June 12, 1993, but was cancelled by Babangida without any reason. Chief Moshood Abiola was the candidate who won the election. So Abiola could not accept that the election were cancelled. He traveled around the world to get support for his right to become the president of Nigeria. In 1994, Abiola was arrested by the Nigerian government. He died in prison in 1998. Now, another coup took place in 1993 coup. In November 1993, another coup led by General Sani Abacha. This government also abused the rights of Nigerian citizens. Those who did not support the government were arrested or killed, or some were even sent into exile. Now, what is exile? Exile means to run away from your country because you are scared of your government. So Abacha was the head of state of Nigeria until he died suddenly in 1998. After his death, Major General Abdulsalami Abubakar took over the government. He arranged election in 1999. Now let's look at return to democracy. Return to democracy. Nigeria finally returned to democracy, or Nigeria finally returned to a democratic rule in 1999. General Olusegun Obasanjo became the new president of our country in 2003. He was elected president again until 2007. But in 2007, a new democratic government was elected, led by Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. Yar'Adua died of illness in 2010. So his vice president, Goodluck Jonathan, became the president. On the next slide is Musa Yar'Adua. Now let's look at Never Again. Never Again. Many Nigerian citizens were happy because they were tired of the government they had at the time. The military uses force to govern a country. So in 2015, after an election, Goodluck Jonathan handed over power to President Muhammadu Buhari and became the president of Nigeria. Today, the present president of Nigeria is Muhammadu Buhari. We have come to the end of the class. I hope you enjoyed it. Do well to attempt your quiz and assignment. I'll see you in our next class. Goodbye for now.